Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyai Stavaihi Vedai Sangapadakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samakaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidusura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Okay, we were looking at 4th chapter and we have to see 36th shloka, from 36th shloka. Well, last time Mrs. Nandini ji had asked one question, to give more information about the yagnas, which we will have to perform. So we'll just look at that first and then continue. The different types of yagnas are given in the 5 shlokas from shloka number 25 to 30. So in shloka number 25, we have, see, I'll just read the shloka, and if you have the book, you can make a note of that, underline that if possible. In shloka number 25, we have 2 yagnas. See, it is Daivameva pare yagnam yogina paryupasate brahmagnava pare yagnam yagne naivopajufati. So we have 2 yagnas there, Daiva yagna and Brahma yagna. Here, yagna is considered as, if you have seen the homa or havana being done, performed, there is a homa kunda, which is called as the place of where we offer the samagris and all. Yagna kunda is there, and there is fire lit up in the center. 4 things are required to do this yagna. One is the devata. We invoke the devata. If it is Gana Homa, we invite or invoke Ganapati there. So Ganapati, the devata is invoked. Then we have that fire for which we put the samagri. So fire is required, devata is required, fire is required, and to put it to that agni, we need that samagri, that is required, or the ghee, what we call as. 3rd one. And the 4th is the yajamana. Yajamana is the one who performs the yagna. So 4 things are required for the yagna. Here, Deva Yagna. Deva Yagna means Deva Yagna and Brahma Yagna. 2 things are there. Deva Yagna is performing puja to the idol. See, when we perform for one, for example, I'll just tell one, and rest of the things you can think the same ways for doing this yagna. Idol is there, and we invoke the God in that. When the God is invoked, we assume that God has come into the idol. Till then, idol is an idol. Whether it is Ganapati idol or a Shiva idol, it's an idol. So then we invoke the God in that idol and assume that God has come there. We believe, we have that trust. And we do the puja with all the offering flowers, gandha, pushpa, everything, water, abhisheka, everything we do. So here also we have 4 things. See, the devata we have, instead of the agni there, we have the statue. We have invoked the God in the statue. The devata is invoked there. And we are offering the flowers and the gandha, vibhuti, whatever it is there to the statue. And there is a performer, one who is performing the puja. Like this, 4 things are required in all the yagnas. That is Deva Yagna, first one. In Brahma Yagna also, I will be offering the Ahankara or the Atma to the Brahma Tattva, the whole, God, all pervading God. The first one, Deva Yagna, is in the Sakara Rupa. In this Brahma Yagna, it is in the Nirakara Rupa. I will be performing. So there are 2 yagnas there. In the 26th shloka, we have 2 more yagnas. That is, in the first we have Deva Yagna, Brahma Yagna, and in the 26th shloka, see, Sanyamagnishu Jufati. Shrotrad-indriyanyanye Sanyamagnisu Jufati. Shrotrani Indriya. Indriya means the 5 sense organs. There we are doing the yagna for these 5 sense organs. See, the world is so broad that these 5 sense organs can take everything inside. Whatever it sees, whatever it hears, smells, taste and touch, sense organs. So if I am going to do sense organs, it is called as yagna of sense control. Indriya yagna, it is called as. So in that Indriya yagna, what I'll be doing, I'll be choosing what I should take inside. That is Indriya yagna. Then the next one is Sanyamagni, Shabdadin Vishayananye Indriyagnishu Jufati. Sanyamagni and Indriyagnishu Jufati. There we have mind control. Sense, first, the sense control, that is called as yagna of sense control, and the next one is yagna of mind. So those 2 are there in the 26th shloka. And in the 27th shloka we have Atma Samyama Yogagna. So there we have only 1 yagna, that is called as Atma Samyama Yogagna. That is self-restraint, Atma Sanyama. I control myself. It is not just mind and sense organs. I control myself. How does this control happen? See, this control happens first with the willpower. And then through understanding, that is also remote. That is Atma Samyama. Suppose I eat like 2 chapatis. With willpower, I say I'll eat only 1 chapati. After that, I have that, what do you call that, thought in my mind. I ate only 1 chapati. I should have eaten 1 more. Nothing would have happened. That rasa is there. By understanding, if that thought is removed, then that is called as Atma Sanyama, Sanyamagni. There is no, physically I would have controlled, but internally I have that, wish to eat or do something. So this is called Sanyamagni. First the control is with the willpower. Then with the understanding, I will remove the thought. Like suppose I am angry. I want to shout at somebody. I control all those words. That is with the willpower. And later on, by giving the right knowledge, even that thought is removed. That means I'll not be scolding. When I control with the willpower, I will be scolding inside. It will be going on. That chattering will be going on in the mind. But after right knowledge is given, the chattering also will stop. That is Sanyamagni. So that yagna is given in the 27th shloka. And in 28th shloka, we have 5 yagnas. Dravya yagnas, tapo yagna. Dravya yagna and tapo yagna. Dravya yagna is the charity. Tapo yagna is I will be tapas. Tapas is what? I am bearing the pain for good of something. That is tapo yagna. Tapo yagna. Tapas. Then yoga yagnas tathapare. In the 28th shloka, we have dravya yagna, tapo yagna, yoga yagna, doing yogasana. You know, you all know about the yogasana, Patanjali yoga, yogasana. That is yoga yagna. And then we have swadhyaya yagnascha. Swadhyaya yagna. Swadhyaya yagna is studying, self-study. Why do we do this? See, there is a fire of quest we have for knowledge. We want to study. For that fire, we are invoking the deities Saraswati, and we are giving the knowledge to that hunger. So that is how the yagna is done. That is Swadhyaya Yagna. And next one is Swadhyaya Gnana Yagnascha. Swadhyaya Yagna and Gnana Yagna. See, after understanding it, I don't keep it for myself. I spread the message to everybody. That is Gnana Yagna. So here we have 5 yagnas: Dravya Yagna, Tapo Yagna, Yoga Yagna, Swadhyaya Yagna, and then it is Gnana Yagna. So 5. And in the 29th shloka, we have 1 yagna. Pranayama parayanaha, pranayama yagna. Giving out all the negativities outside and taking positivity inside. We breathe out and breathe in. Breathing out negativity, that is 1 yagna also. Taking inside positive things, that is also yagna. That is called as pranayama yagna. And the last one is given in the 30th shloka. It is niyatahara. Niyatahara. That is niyatahara yagna. I control my food. I don't eat everything, whatever is there laid in on the table. I will eat whatever I need. That is niyatahara. Controlling my food habits. See, eating is something like, it is not for the taste I eat, it is to survive. Even the Jataragni, what we feel hunger is a disease, they say. And the food we take, it should be like medicine. So just to suffice that hunger, I should eat. So these are the 12 yagnas. Okay. Once more, if you want, I'll just tell you. Is Dravya Yagna, Brahma Yagna, Yagna of the sense control, Yagna of the mind, and then Yagna of self-restraint, Atma Sanyama, Dravya Yagna, Tapo Yagna, Yoga Yagna, Swadhyaya Yagna, Gnana Yagna, Pranayama Yagna, and Nityahara Yagna. These are the 12 yagnas. Hope this is clear, and we can just follow whichever we want. So continuing further, we have to go to the 36th shloka. Yes. In the 35th shloka, we had 35th and 34th shloka, we had studied that if we want the knowledge, we have to go to a guru, serve him and get the knowledge with which we will be destroying we will be giving up our desires, and then we will abide in the self that we had seen. So going to the 36th shloka. Api chedasi papebhyaha sarvebhya papakrittamaha sarvam gnanaplavenaiva vrujinam santarishyasi.
Even if you are the most sinful of all sinners, yet you shall verily cross all sins by the raft of knowledge.
Yes. Now, who can read this? Who can go for this studies? Can I go? I'm not so good. I'm not practiced all these yagnas. Am I fit to study? If that is my question. Bhagavan says, even if you are the worst person who has not practiced anything, done a lot of sins, yet you can go for this knowledge. And when you attain this knowledge or get this knowledge, with this knowledge, you will overcome all the sins. See, there is a saying in English, every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. Like Valmiki, you know the story of Valmiki. He was not a saint once for all, isn't it? So it is told that all of us can read. If somebody has a question, can I read Bhagavad Gita? Yes, there is no restriction. Can women read Bhagavad Gita? Yes, there is no restriction. That's what is told here. Anybody, even if you're the sinner, you can study that. Continuing, what will happen after you study? Bhagavan says, Yathaitamsi samidognihi bhasmasat kuruterjuna gnanagni sarvakarmani bhasmasat kurute tatha.
As the blazing fire reduces fuel to ashes, O Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge reduce all actions to ashes.
What will this fire of knowledge do? This fire of knowledge will burn all the karma. Meaning, why do we do this karma? Because we have desire. Because I have a desire to fulfill that, I will be performing some work. If my desire itself is burnt, I will not be able to do any work. See, the very purpose of this birth is to exhaust our desires. We have come with so many desires which we could not fulfill in our previous janmas. God has given one more birth. Okay, go. You finish all your desires and then come back. So while we are fulfilling our desires, some more desires get added up. If we are not very cautious. So what this Gnanagni, this knowledge will actually allow us to burn that desire. Once that desire is burned, there is no karma to be done. And where is no karma is done, there are no fruits of karma. And when there are no fruits of karma, there is no enjoyer of the fruits and karma. And again, he need not be born to enjoy these things. Isn't it? So this karma is burnt. It doesn't mean that I need not work at all once I get all the knowledge. No, it's not like that. Whatever karma I have to do in this life, I will be doing because I have to exhaust the prarabdha karma. We should remember that. Sanchita karma is the stored karma. Prarabdha karma is the karma which I am exhausting now, with which I am born. And the agami karma is the karma which comes in the future. So when I'm very cautious about this prarabdha karma which I'll be exhausting, then if I have the proper knowledge, all the karmas, that is sanchita karma and also the agami karma, will be burnt. So that prarabdha karma in this life I will finish off, and then there will be no birth again. That is why we have to have this knowledge. That's why Bhagavan tells about this. Continuing. Nahi gnanena sadrusham pavitramiha vidyate tatsvayam yoga samsiddha kalenatmani vindati.
Certainly, there is no purifier in this world like knowledge. He who is himself perfected in yoga finds it in the self in time.
So there is no other gnana which is more precious than Atma Gnana. Atma Gnana only is the highest knowledge. Nahi gnanena sadrusham pavitramiha vidyate. This is the most divine gnana. Tatsvayam yoga samsiddha kalena atmani vindati. So this yoga siddhi, when he has got this yoga siddhi, that means, see, this what do you call as Atma Sakshatkara and all, as I have heard from the Swamijis or the Gurus, they have told it doesn't happen by itself. It is not like I sit in front of TV or I will be studying all these things on my own. and then I will get Atma Sakshatkara once for all. No, no, it doesn't happen like that, it seems. We have to go to a guru, serve him, and learn. And finally, that is the thing. How much ever we would have studied, have the knowledge, we have to go to a guru, and only through a Siddha Purusha, when I meet the Siddha Purusha, that Atma Sakshatkara happens. It is not that I will try and get something. It is not like I apply, I write exam and get good marks. No, no, no. It's not like that. It happens that Atma Sakshatkara happens. I should be tuned to that particular thing. It's like, we do the radio tuning for the waves which are in the atmosphere. So when the tuning is done properly, then only it will catch the wave frequency. In the same way, this sadhaka should be actually doing all these yogas, and he should be tuned in a proper way. Then when the Siddha Purusha comes in contact, the sadhaka comes in contact with the Siddha Purusha, it happens. This Atma Sakshatkara happens. That's what he's told here. Kalena Atmani Vindati. It happens. For this Yoga Siddha Purusha, he will get this. And that is the Nahignanena Sadrisham. This is a famous verse in Bhagavad Gita, among all the famous verses which I keep telling. Nahignanena Sadrisham. This is Atma Gnana is the greatest knowledge that we have to achieve or acquire or learn. That is the Gnana which we have to get. Okay, continuing. Shraddhavan labhate gnanam tatpara sanyatendriyaha gnanam labdva param shantim achirenadhigacchati.
The man who is full of faith, who is devoted to it, and who has subdued the senses, obtains these knowledges. And having obtained knowledge, long he goes to the supreme peace.
Shraddhavan labhate gnanam. To get this knowledge, what is required? It is Shraddha. You know what Shraddha is? Usually when we sit and listen to some Mahatma, one thought will be running in our mind. We will be thinking or comparing it to somebody's talk. Or when he is telling something, we will think that I know this. So all those things doesn't work. How much ever the student knows, he should be humble, go sit in front of a guru and listen to him. Do his seva and listen to him. Only then can he get this knowledge. Shraddhavan labhate gnanam. Only with that Shraddha. Shraddha is what I usually tell. Faith with intellectual conviction. That is the definition Gurudev gives. Shraddha is not just faith. It can be, faith is not just the trust. It is not that. We don't have an equivalent word for faith. For Shraddha in English. So Gurudev says, it is faith with intellectual conviction. I am convinced that this, if Guru says, getting this Atma Vidya, you will definitely achieve this Nitya Shuddha Ananda Swarupa. Yes, that is the trust I have. I will not ask him to prove it, then I will do. No, we don't have any doubt as such. That is Shraddha. Shraddha is faith with intellectual conviction. So Shraddhavan labhate gnanam. One who has Shraddha will definitely have this gnana. And how will he get tatpara sanyatendriyaha? Sanyatendriya means he will control his sense organs first and then get this knowledge. See, if we don't control the sense organs, our mind is not available for the knowledge at all. Suppose I am always running out with my sense organs, looking at all those things which are which I'm interested in the external world, I'll not be able to See what I have to see within. Like a small thought, I'm interested in going to a movie or a serial. My mind is occupied throughout with that. Throughout the day, my mind is occupied with that thought. And my mind is not free enough to think about the Lord. So that is the reason here, what is it? Sanyamendriya. Control the sense organs. With Shraddha, you can get this knowledge. Then what happens? Dhanam labdva param shantim atirena adigacchati. Once this knowledge is achieved, he will be getting param shanti. He will be in peace and he will be very happy. Parama shanti, he will be getting that peace of mind. Parama shanti. So with that knowledge only, we will be able to get this Parama Shanti. That Parama Shanti is what? Shanti which cannot be destroyed at all. Continuous Shanti. That is Parama Shanti. Continuing. Agnascha Shraddadhanascha Samshayatma Vinashyati Nayam Lokosti na Paraha Na Sukham Samshayatmanaha.
The ignorant, the faithless, the doubting self goes to destruction. There is neither this world nor the other, nor happiness for the doubter.
So what happens if you don't have Shraddha and you don't trust this Gnana? Any of us might feel all these things were written 5,000 years ago. Will it suit me? Doubt. Or why should I study this when so many things are there outside? If there is a doubt and he does not have Shraddha in the studies he has. How beautifully it is told here. Nayam lokosti na paraha na sukham samshayatmanaha. One who has doubt and one who does not have Shraddha, he will not have peace in this world. And where do you think that he will have peace in the other worlds? He will not have peace anywhere, whether within or without. That means within himself he will not have peace, and without him also he will not have peace. Or it is in other way told, in this loka, that is in this, on this earth, or the other lokas. We know so many lokas are there. Even there he will not be having any peace of mind. It is quite natural that, see, in this sadhana, there are nice things like, if somebody, Shravana means listening to these texts, if they don't have any question, they can just go into the practice. Like, if a student goes to a guru and says, and he's well prepared, he's already has controlled the senses, and what we call as Viveka, Vairagya, Shat Sampatti, and Mumukshutva. He has Viveka, he has Vairagya, and he has Shat Sampatti. That means he has all the discipline in his life. He is very well disciplined. He has a lot of knowledge also. He goes to a guru, seeking for the knowledge again. Guru is also of the same status. He is at the highest, supreme level. When such Guru Shishya sit together and tell the Shanti Mantra, and the Guru gives the Shishya just one sentence like Tattvamasi, you are the Brahman, you are Nitya Shuddha Ananda Swarupa. If he is a prepared student, well done with the sadhanas and all, he will just understand. He doesn't need anything at all. He will just go and meditate upon that and achieve that. He becomes a Jivan Mukta. Whereas if there is a person, the student, he has some doubts, then he will ask, how is it possible? I have a different thought and my guru is telling in a different way. At that time, you need manana. With Shravana, Type 1 sadhaka attains his moksha. With the other student, he needs Shravana, Manana and Nididhyasana. For the clarity of that thought and to abide in that thought, he needs to work out. So Shravana, Manana and Nididhyasana, he will get the thought. If these things are not there, whether he doesn't have Shraddha, he doesn't accept anything. So for such a person, this Gnana, he will not be able to achieve this goal, or he'll not be able to get this at all. Agnascha Shraddha Samshayatma Vinashyati. Once you start doubting the scriptures, he will be destroyed. It is not that you should not question. The questioning is also that to understand, for the better understanding, questioning is correct. But the questioning itself, if it is with the ego and say, why should I do that? What will happen if I don't do? If the questioning is of that type, then he will not be able to get the Gnana. That is what is explained in this shloka. Yes. So a person who has Shraddha only will be able to get this knowledge. No other person can get this knowledge. That is what is explained in this shloka. Continuing. Yoga sanyasta karmanam gnana sanchinna samshayam Atmavantam na karmani nibhadnanti dhananjaya.
He who has renounced actions by yoga, whose doubts are not ascended by knowledge, who is self-possessed, actions do not bind him. O Dhananjaya.
Yes. How beautifully Bhagavan is telling here. See, initially, to give up this karma, it is not easy. We are all bound to do karma, knowingly or unknowingly, we are doing all the karmas. So here, yoga sanyasta karmanam gnana sanchinna samshayam. One who doesn't have doubt in this gnana, and he actually gives up the karma with the knowledge. See, everything I tell you, first it is with the willpower only. I will get the gnana and then start doing which. See, it is like deciding when I go on the staircase, should I lift my right feet and keep it on the step and then remove the left leg, or first I should remove the left leg and then keep the right leg. It's not like that. Automatically it happens when we are walking also. Whether I should lift my left leg first or keep the leg front first and then lift the back leg, or first I should lift the leg which is at the back and then keep. It's not like that. It simultaneously it happens just as we walk. Left, right, it just goes on. Even climbing the steps is like that. So giving up this karma also is like that only. It is not like, I'll get all the gnana first, then I will give up the karma. No. First I will try to learn how to give up the karma and then I will learn the gnana. No, it doesn't happen like that. Both of them happen simultaneously. I will be getting the gnana from my guru or studying the scriptures. Simultaneously, I will be trying to give up these karmas also. So how will it happen? Giving up the karma. First it is with the willpower only. Then with the knowledge, I will be completely convincing myself that giving up the karma is a proper way, and I will not have any thought of that within me. To remove that thought, that knowledge is required. So he will give, why karma tyaga is written here? I told you, for a sadhaka, in karma yoga, first one is karma phala tyaga, then karma tyaga, then kartrutva bhava tyaga. In karma phala tyaga, I give up the fruits of action. In karma tyaga, I don't choose that I will do only this work. This is not my work. Choicelessly, I will be doing the work. That means whatever has come to me, this is my work because God has given me the opportunity, I will do it. That is the karma tyaga. Kartritva bhaga tyaga is whenever I am doing, even when I do this karma tyaga, I have that I-ness in me. I am doing. But when kartritva bhava tyaga I do, that means I give up my I-ness. I just think that God is acting through me. Here Bhagavan says about the karma tyaga. And he has no doubts. He has removed all his doubts when he is doing this karma tyaga. He never thinks why I alone should do this work, why somebody else should not do. No such doubts at all. For such people who do this karma tyaga and perform the karma, Nibadnanti Dhananjaya Atmavantam na karmani nibadnanti. That means these karmas will not bind them. See how beautiful it is. When I don't choose my action, meaning I don't choose the fruits of the action also. So when I don't choose the fruits of the action also, and I don't choose the action itself, I'll not be bound by that work. How does this binding of the work happens? I'll tell you. How will I get bound with my work? See, we are doing this satsang. Okay. I am telling whatever is. Whatever I know, I am sharing with you. So during this period, what will happen? Maybe some of you will say, it was very nice. You please tell some more things or continue. Because I am getting these fruits, I will feel, okay, I should do more and more of these things. Karma, karma phala, karma bandhana. Right? Suppose somebody says you have not done well, you should have done it even more better. Then I'll think, yes, I should do much better. So I will read more and more and try to do more and more. Again, it is karma bandhana. Whether it is appreciation or no appreciation, I will get into this karma bandhana. But if I have the knowledge, I'm choicelessly doing this. I never thought I should start this and do this and all. It is only God has given me this opportunity to do. So I have to do this. With that intention, if I do choicelessly, there is no karma bandhana. Tomorrow, if I feel that, if my Swamiji asks, you should stop all the classes tomorrow, I can do it. So that is how there will be no bandhana or this attachment. So such person will not have bandhana. This I just told as an example, but you can take many more examples in our life which we see day in and day out. So if a person does karma tyaga and does the job, he is choicelessly working, he will not be having this karma bandhana. Yes, we'll go to the last shloka now. Tasmadajnanasambhutam hridstam jnanasinatmanah chitvainam samshayam yogam atishtotishtha bharata.
Therefore, with the sword of knowledge, cut asunder the doubt of the self, born of ignorance, residing in your heart, and take refuge in yoga. Arise, O Bharata.
Yes. How beautifully Bhagavan is telling. Therefore, Arjuna, whatever doubt has raised in you about the Atma, Hridstam Gnana Sinatmanaha, about the Atman, whatever doubt you have got, you cut it off with the sword of Gnana. With the sword of Gnana. whatever about the Atma, the doubt which you have got now, that is due to the Ajnana, because you are not knowing, that is born because of the Ajnana you have, ignorance you have. So once you have this knowledge, proper knowledge of the Atman, with the sword of that knowledge, you destroy the, what is that? Ignorance of this Atma, and then you can abide in the self. How to take abidance in the self? With the knowledge, that is Atma Gnana, you abide in the self. And you take the shelter of that Gnana only. That's what he's telling. Ritstam Gnanasi Natmanaha Tasmada Gnana Sambhotam Atishtotishta Bharata. Atishtotishta Bharata means get up. Get up, wake up, and learn this knowledge, get this knowledge, and abide in the self. Atishtotishta Bharata, stand up. Uttishta means get up. See, it's always said, first you get up and then you will wake up. You know, it is told from the bed you will be lying down, just open the eyes, then they say you get up from the bed first and then you will wake up. Waking up is, waking up to the things what we have to do. So first you get up and then, so here Uttishtam is the same thing. Arjuna, you just wake up, get up, understand what is happening here. Then learn this Gnana, get up. That means you become alert within, open up in your mind. You open your mind to the knowledge, get the knowledge of the self, and then you will abide in the self. Only with the knowledge, and you have to take the shelter of the knowledge alone. So again, concluding what we say, with all the yagnas which we have studied, any one of the yagna we can follow, get the knowledge going to a guru, and then abiding in the self without having any doubt. If we have doubts, we have to ask them to clarify the doubt, not to question with the ego. That's what it is called. See, that is why when Guru and Shishya sit together, why this Sahana Bhavatu is chanted? Sahana Bhavatu means we both of us study together. See here, even the Guru will never say that I know, come on, I'll teach you. Because this Gnana is flowing from, as Krishna himself says, I have given this knowledge to sun god. And there it came to Ikshvaku and all those things it has come. That is a Guru Parampara. So what I am telling here, it is nothing is mine. It belongs to the scriptures. It belongs to my Guru. And where did that Guru get? He got it from his Guru. From his Guru. That is how the Guru Parampara has come. So when Guru and Shishya both sit together, they say, Om Sahana Bhavatu. Sahana Bhavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu. We both will sit together and study what the Guru has told. See, here there are Guru Shishya, and Guru is telling, we will learn whatever our Guru has told. Sahana Bhavatu, Sahana Bhavatu. We will both study together. Sahana Bhunaktu, Saraviryam Karavavahe. Both of us will flourish in this Gnana. Guru never says, I have already flourished. Okay, I'll teach you now. No. We both will flourish. We both of us will learn. Ma vidvishavahe. Ma vidvishavahe means we will never fight against. What? If Guru says what is told in this text is correct, and the Shishya says, no, this is not correct. I have read something else. No, they won't fight there. Ma vidvishavahe. That means let this study of scriptures not bring enmity among us, not being difference of opinion or difference of thought among us. Let us solve the misunderstanding, or if there is any difference of opinion, let us together sit and solve that. So that is the agreement, that is the prayer both Guru and Shishya do. See how beautifully everything is brought into that. After telling Sahana Bhavatu, Sahana Punattu, Sahaviryam Karavavai, Tejasvina Vaditamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai, after praying that, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tapatraya, 3 types of Shantis they pray for. One is, it could be the nature which gives problems. One could be the Devatas which give us because of the rains or a tsunami, those things might disturb us. And this Adhyatma, my body might not be well, like, I have fever, my mind is not full set. So they pray for the Shanti of the 3 things, Adidaivika, Adhyatmika and Adibhautika. Then they sit for studies. So here, without doubting and questioning only to get better understanding, I should get that knowledge. That is what is explained here. And we will see more of it in the next coming chapters also. Whatever I have explained here or given out my thoughts, it is from the reference done with commentary written by Pujya Swami Chinmayanandaji, and listen to many of the lectures from other teachers. So all these things which I have shared with you belongs to them, and whatever little I have understood, I have shared with you. Thank you for this great experience. So we will conclude this chapter with this last shloka. Om Tat Sat Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Gnana Yogo Nama Chaturthodhyayam. Om Tat Sat Iti. If we have done any mistake while reading or discussing, I beg my pardon. Om Tat Sat Iti. Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So, in this Bhagavad Gita, what is told? Upanishadsu. What is told in the Upanishadsu? Upanishads is told here. And what is told in Upanishad is the Brahma Vidya. Brahma Vidya. So, Brahma Vidya. Yoga Shastre. That which can be practiced in everyday life. And what is this Bhagavad Gita? It is the dialogue between Shri Krishna and Arjuna. Gnana Yogo Nama. The 4th chapter is named as Gnana Yoga. And this is coming to an end. This has completed. This 4th chapter is completed. With the grace of the Guru and blessings of God and Guru, we have to a certain extent discussed the 4th chapter. So I thank you all for giving me this opportunity of sharing my thoughts with you all. Thank you.